Hey guys, it's Crystal. I just wanted to show you the progress that I've made in my mixed media journal. I promised Stephanie that I would make a video yesterday and then I forgot. So I'm going to make it today. A day late and a dollar short, but that's okay. So anyways, I've been having an absolute blast in this thing, learning how to craft and all the mixed media, being able to use everything that I've recently acquired in my new crafty hobby. But so I'll just go ahead and start. I skipped the first page because it was only half a page anyways. But here's my first page. We'll start over here. So this is kind of like my about me. Love the really bright colors, and then you've got my name, a couple little stamps that I've had just to add a little bit of texture. And then my favorite is my doily that I dyed with the dilutions, the really bright colors. And then for those of you who don't know, I'm a registered nurse. So when Stacey Ann came up and visited me up in Georgia, we went to one of my little scrapbook shops and we were checking out, and she actually picked out this this stamp, and it's from the Greetings Farm, and I loved it because obviously she's a nurse and she's so super cute, and I had so much fun coloring her and then fussy cutting her. That is one of the things that I do like doing is with the stamps is stamping them and then coloring them, and I enjoy fussy cutting. Most people don't, but so I love her. She's super cute. Got a little quote down here. This is off of Diane Reevely's quotes. Until you spread your wings, you have no idea how far you'll fly. And I don't know if you can see, but there's angel wings back here and a little crown. I call it my princess crown. And then it says it here, I love Alex. It's my little nerdy side, my boyfriend. And then we've got penguins up here, tiny little penguin stamps, super cute. I'm obsessed with penguins. I love penguins. Don't know where it came from. It was far prior to the whole happy feet and all of that stuff, but I love little penguins. They're so super cute. Anybody who knows me knows that I've got just a sick obsession with them. And then my second page, and this was fun because I tried to use different colors and a lot of different colors and just learning how to use the dilutions. But one of the things I guess I should have mentioned for my mixed media journal, I'm trying to incorporate quotes that I really like, quotes that I have like pinned on Pinterest, or you know, just quotes to live by. So one of my absolute favorite, and I found this on Pinterest, says so this page says she turned her can'ts into cans and her dreams into plans. Just because, you know, you always think that you can't do anything, oh, I'll never be able to do that, but you know, you really can. You just have to set your mind to it. So I really like it. And then going along with that, there's a quote, I am perfect just the way that I am. A little quote down here that says delight in the little things. Lots of like layering with a few new stencils that I've purchased. I love going and looking for new stencils everywhere. And then there's a quote that just goes around the side of my page. It says, being happy doesn't mean everything's perfect. It means you decide to see beyond the imperfections, which is so true because you always think that somebody has something better than you, but it's not really true. You just have to realize that what you have is absolute perfection. It's another fun page that I really enjoyed doing. Again, just a quote that I really love. So it says, I didn't always know what I wanted to be, but I always knew the kind of woman that I wanted to be. So I really like that. And then a cute little, another stamp that I colored, and this is actually with the Tim Holtz markers that I'm learning how to use. And then Fussy cut this cute little girl. I thought she was just super cute and down home. So I love my little bordering that I had done with one of the Diane Reevely stencil sets. And this one's not exactly my favorite page, but I guess you just kind of have to deal with it. It's not always perfect, but I started out with this really bright, like the orange and the yellows in the back, and thought it was really pretty, and then I thought, well, what can I do with it? So I did a couple little just using the paint, and I actually use, these are the Lindy Stampkings that I use to highlight it, and then I put a little sun up in the corner with some sickles, and it says, you are my sunshine, my only sunshine. And then I plan on later in the book adding something, you know, the rest of the saying with a darker, like a darker page. And this is from my stamp set that I have. These are so cute, these little mushrooms. I just think they're absolutely adorable. So there's the second half of my page. A couple more little mushrooms. The cutest little turtle. So adorable. And then at the top I've got a couple little bluebirds. And this originally was going to be my dark page. I was going to say, you are my sunshine, my only sunshine, you make me happy when skies are gray. But I ended up loving the way that these colors came out so much that I wanted to make it like an ocean theme. So it's like a dark ocean night. And you got your dark blue. I know the colors don't really come in very well over, you know, my camera, but it's really cool. And then you've got like the dark night, and then I've got really dark colors up here with stars. And then this is supposed to be a moon. It's a little brighter than I wanted it to be. And then some birds flying across. That was something that I had seen on YouTube, and I really liked the idea. So this is kind of an unfinished page. That's really all that there is to it until I decide what else I'm going to do with it. But I liked that. And then this is just a really fun page. Decided to do different colors. I'm really into like the blues and the pinks and the purples, so decided to, you know, do something totally different, which is weird for me anyway. So it's a lot of greens and yellows. And then I got the chevron stencil, and I love it. I've seen so many people use it, so I wanted to try that out. Love the little hearts. I bought a new stencil that had a bunch of hearts on it, so I just drew those in, and I decided that I was going to try and everybody else uses gesso, but honestly I don't have gesso just yet. Don't worry, it is on my list. I have quite a big crafty list of all the things that I'd like to buy, but I just Mod Podged this on, and it worked really well. And I didn't have a book. My boyfriend just thought it would be sacrilege to try and rip up a book because he collects books as well as video games, and just would have been really upset. So this is actually just a newspaper, but it still looks really good. Nobody would know if I didn't tell him, but just if you don't have a book, or you don't want to rip up a book, newspaper works really well too. And this is just the other side of the page. Really pretty, lots of bright colors. Tried to stay away from the blues and the pinks. I did do a couple reds, but that was a lot of fun to do that one. And unfortunately, I will tell you guys, because I've had some issues with this, my pages started ripping up in the bottom. So be careful. I'm not really sure what exactly caused it, but when I emailed Ranger, they said that maybe I was using too many dilutions, too much color, too much water, because this page had actually ripped up, and I was very upset because, you know, you pay so much for these journals, and then for that to happen, I was not very happy. So what I ended up doing is just I glued 2 pages together just to make sure that I didn't lose a page. I don't want to lose a page. So and you can't, obviously you can't rip them out because the way that they're bound in here, if you rip them out, see, this is the middle of this first set of pages, and these are white. So if you rip out one page, the way that it's bound in here, you would possibly lose your another page like connected to another side, and that's just not going to work. So I decided to glue a page together. Hopefully I won't have to glue many pages together. I do feel like that's a huge waste to, you know, waste an entire page, but I also didn't want to lose an entire page, so that's what I did. And then my last page, because I'm not really going in order now, my boyfriend, he at work has been eating Now and Laters off of, you know, one of the ladies that he works with, her desk. And he came to me a couple weeks ago. I was actually Skyping with Stacey Ann, Bitchy Cat One over on YouTube, and he came in and he had like this big stack of Now and Later wrappers, and he was like, okay, you have to make something with this. And I thought, oh, okay, what am I going to do with this? So at first I was going to make a tag, and when I told him I was going to make a tag, he wasn't happy with that. He wanted it to be a page in my book. So the other day, or actually I guess this weekend, this past Saturday, I was Skyping with Stephanie, which is Little Red Wagon Studio at YouTube, and then Stacey, Bitchy Cat One on YouTube, and I just decided that I was going to go ahead and make a page in my book. So this is my page with Alex's Now and Later wrappers. Too funny. He was very particular. He wanted me to make sure that I, you know, that I lined everything up to where it like looked, you know, completely across, like it looked like just one big Now and Later wrapper. It was a lot of fun, and I still have a few left. So he said that he would eat some more, and I would be able to add them over onto the other side, which will be really funny. I'm sure I'm going to find something I actually went out to one of the scrapbook shops this weekend with him to see if I could find something that I could put on here that would just, you know, be really funny and really unique, but we weren't able to find anything. We kind of went at like last minute, but anyways, super funny, you know, that he brought these to me and was like, you have to make something. And I was going to make a little tag, but that just wasn't good enough, so I did a whole page for him in my book. And then that is it for now in my journal. Like I said, I've really enjoyed working with this. If anybody, you know, is thinking about buying one, I have to say, go ahead and do it. It's so much fun. You'll just literally, you'll have a blast trying to figure out different things to put in it and different ways that it can look, and you know, every page looks different, and just trying out new techniques that you've never done before. But anyways, I hope you guys had a great weekend and have a great week. Bye.